I can't be any happier for not only my women in this program, but Nicholls State University. God is great, and the opportunity He provided for us, the diligence and the integrity and the character of these women I've been working with all year has just unmatched. And just like yesterday, you know, all things are possible through the Lord Jesus Christ, and I couldn't be any prouder sitting up here right now. We don't always like His outcomes, but we always follow His will, and we know He has a purpose. But I am so proud to be a colonel, and I couldn't be any prouder of my women tonight.
Questions?
Coach, obviously, shooting-wise, it wasn't the same as the other night. You still kept yourself in the game with forcing turnovers and creating stuff off of that, but you know, it didn't. What did they do, I guess, defensively to maybe take y'all out of that rhythm and give y'all, you know, bother y'all shooting?
Our looks were not as clean, but at the end of the day, it came down to the 17 points off offensive rebounds. Yeah. You know, the women, they executed the game plan. Was it perfect all the time? No, but then last night it wasn't perfect. Tuesday night wasn't perfect all the time either. It was the second chance points, if anything. They were working hard, trying to get open, trying to set some screens, and we just needed a few breaks. We did get a few good looks, wide open looks, and they just didn't fall tonight. But I think it was more, the outcome was more indicative to the 17 points off second chance than initial shots.
They seem to go, when they came out, you seem to have that momentum right before halftime. You know, tied the game, take the lead. It's the only lead you had, and they seem to make a concentrated effort to go inside, like you said, with their big girls and 7 rebounding. What did you try to counter that? It seemed like they were having too much success in getting it, you know, underneath too easy.
Well, I have to give it to them. I mean, yeah. the inside did not have very many easy shots. I mean, we had them in coverage. We were down there. They were obviously bigger than us, but we're used to that. People are bigger than us most of the year anyway. And you know, what needed to have happen maybe a little bit more diligently is on the help. Just make sure, especially with Tamara Marion. You know, she had some clean looks off help, but again, it was no lack of hustle. And let me just take this moment right now, and I definitely should have done it earlier. Brandon is a class act to the Southland Conference. We are so blessed to have him, his staff, and what he's doing to represent the Southland Conference. Stephen F. Austin is an outstanding team. From the get-go, ironically, at one of our preseason press conferences back in the fall, I was asked the question, what are the 2 teams to look out for? I said UCA and SFA. So, ironically, we had the opportunity to play them at the end. But he has done a fantastic job with his club, and I wish both him and McNeese the best tomorrow.
Okay, you talk about, you know, getting here, winning a game. Obviously, I wasn't expected to do that, playing the #1 seed, and taking this step with this program. And you know, I know you're only in your 2nd year here, but what it means to come here and to kind of put yourself on the map and let people know you're here and you're going to be around for a little while.
Yeah, we definitely were an 8 seed. I'll say that for ourselves. We had a few, you know, mishaps through our journey, but like you said, we're coming along. This was our first time here since I've been here, but it's definitely not our last. I'll say that.
That a girl cake.
Some of the, like Coach said, I mean, the looks, y'all had some looks, things just seemed to go in and out. It seemed to not. Did frustration ever set in? Did y'all just kept playing, kept falling?
I feel as though no matter what, I feel like we still, you know, tend to keep the players going and keep the momentum up. So, I mean, you have missed shots, you have those type of games, but we're a type of team that we continue to play hard no matter what. That's what Coach has instilled in us, and that's what we did tonight. Yeah,
it seemed they made a concentrated effort to go inside, and that kind of opened up a little bit for them on the perimeter a little bit. You know, defensively, what y'all were trying to do to counter that? To maybe stop getting the touch inside and having them kick off with some stuff off the ball and all.
We just, I don't know.
Okay. Coach, it's been a 4-year process to get to this point for y'all, and it's been a long process, and it started off, you were 2-25 4 years ago, and now you came here and you won a game. Just talk about, you know, that process and getting here to this point, and as I asked KK, now that you'll kind of put yourself, and everybody knows what the expectations now are going to be in the future, and I'm sure they're going to be a lot more than what y'all have accomplished this year.
Well, that was the word I was going to use from the get-go. My expectations for this program has been through the roof. Even my first year here, as crazy as that sounded, I had every intent to be in this position that we're in right now. My father once gave me a coffee cup, and it quite simply said, "Expect to win." And with the values and the core values my parents have instilled in me, that always resonates with me. Just expect to win, and things happen. The future is bright, and yes, it has been a process. And the journey and the process, I'm grateful for the ups, grateful for the downs. You know, the challenging times, all it did was make me have to work harder. And the harder, I guess, the leader works, it sort of resonates down to the team. And there's probably some unspoken battles. KK hurt her leg early in the game. I don't think anybody even recognized that unless you saw the grimace on her face. Summer's been battling a knee for quite some time. We had a couple of other injuries out there, but I guess my point, why I'm so proud of these kids, not that anyone even knew, I don't think you could tell, but you know, so there was a lot of deep battles down there, and the future is bright for Nicholls State, and the expectations will always be very, very high. The standards are high, it's a quality place, and I'm very, very blessed to be there.
What's the next step for your program and these young ladies?
Well, the next step, literally, I might give them a day off, and then we're going to start spring training. Wow. And in summer, don't laugh, because I bring my seniors back for spring. But anyway, KK, tell her I'm not kidding. No, the next step for this program, we had a really nice early signing period. We're looking forward to the regular signing period. Non-facetiously, these kids will work extremely hard in the spring. They dedicate themselves during the summer. And we're coming in, and every step of the journey this year will 100% catapult us to the next level for next year, because it's all been a learning experience. It's all been an incredible learning experience. With the exception of Summer and Jasmine and even Portia Washington, you know, we have the core nucleus coming back, and we're very, very excited about it. And what are the intangibles for me that, you know, coaching is so overrated. You know, it's not about X's and O's. It's about the quality of kid. And I have some of the finest kids in the country, and these kids will continue to step up day after day. They do things every day they don't feel like doing. They do things every day they think I'm a nutbag, and I tell them I am. You know, y'all think I'm an idiot, I am. I'm an idiot. You know, but they just take the idiot and run with it. So, and the quality of kid we have coming in, and the future is bright, and we do not plan to take a step back. In fact, we're not even going to take a step forward. I can assure you it will be a leap.
Any more questions? Okay, well, thank you.